above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man. You were here before the world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders the world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth, there's no way to measure what you're worth. Crucified and lay behind the stone, you live to die, rejected and alone, like a rose.
Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening all over the world, wherever you're watching me from. We are on to another episode of Talk to NG. Today, there's another interesting story I would love to share with you all. Please stay tuned and I'll be right back. Welcome back to Talk to NG channel. I'm just going to go straight to today's story. The story says, please NG, kindly look into my story and share it with your viewers. I got married to my husband August 2018. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and seeing my mother and father happily married made me see marriage as something to look forward to. But my experience in my marriage made me realize that marriage is not all it seems. There are challenges to conquer. The man I got married to had an ongoing family issue that has not been resolved before I met and got married to him. As a young child, his mother had 4 children and 3 of them died. A lot of people were wondering if it was due to health issue or spiritual attack. My husband's mother got blamed for it by her husband's family. Some years after the death of his siblings, his father was transferred from the state he was to another state due to work assignments. While he was in the new state, he had an affair which resulted into him having children. The mother of my husband discovered this from someone who knows her and also knew about her husband's affair with this strange woman. My husband's father avoided my husband's mom and never had a one-to-one discussion with her about how he treated her and her only son, until he traveled out of the country taking his strange wife and her children with him. Some years after, he had contact and promised to bring him over, but he never did anything to bring him abroad. Neither did his father or the strange wife make any effort to build a relationship between him and his wife's children. The children are all adults now, and no serious attempt has been made for my husband to have good family relationship with them. When my husband met me, we fell in love with each other, and our relationship developed into marriage discussion. He informed his dad about it and encouraged him to meet me. When I met his dad, he sounded happy about the arrangement and promised he would support our wedding plans financially and do all he can to travel down for the wedding. Unfortunately, he did not keep to his promise. He did not attend the wedding and did not explain why he did not attend the wedding. We suspect he did this to avoid my husband's mom and her family. Through the help of God, we got married successfully that day with the help of our loved ones around. From the day I returned abroad after our wedding, I have been receiving some negative vibe from my in-laws, sounding like they are not happy. My husband got married to somebody from another tribe. I have also been getting strange messages on my phone from a strange number, which I suspect to be a setup, trying to get negative evidence about me so as to send to my husband back home to destroy my marriage. NG, I need your help. Wow, this is a very touching story, and I must say I sympathize with the woman that lost her children. It is a very sad story indeed, and I pray that the Lord will comfort you, and I pray that the Lord will use your only surviving son to fill your heart and put smile on your face once again. There is nothing impossible for God to do. In your story, I was not happy that when you lost your children, all your husband's family did was to start accusing you or blaming you for the death of your children. And I wonder why women have to go through a lot, you know, when things happen with their children. I have discovered, especially in Africa, that when things happen, when children are successful, they tend to say it is the father that made the children successful. It is the father's blood. And when the children are not doing well, they relate it to the mother. They say it's because the mother did not do her job, or it's from the mother's blood. That is why the children are like that. It is wrong that somebody lost her children, and all people could do was to make her feel as if she's the cause of her children's death. Like we all know in Africa, there are so many factors that can make things like that happen to, somebody. Sometimes some people will see you have children, you don't even have anything with them. They are jealous, they are envious of you. Sometimes people tend to see the destiny of your children and they are upset, and they go mad to want to stop the children progressing. They go mad to stop the children achieving what God has destined in their life. And that is why I say in my videos, when you have a family, you have to consistently pray to God for God to protect you, for God to protect your children, for God to protect your husband. As a woman, you must not stop praying. Not just the woman, as a family. The man and the woman must come together to pray for their children. When you see people, it's not everybody that you see that are happy with you. And it baffles me how far people can go to want to take somebody's life just because they are envious of your destiny, just because they have seen the glory of God upon your life. But they forget one thing, that whatever they do to somebody will come back knocking on their door. They forget one thing, that the evil you do to somebody else's child, whether you like it or not, it will come back to you. It will come back to your own children or to your grandchildren. Why is it difficult for people to just be happy for once and rejoice with people that are rejoicing? Why is it difficult for people to thank God for people that are blessed and trust God that God can do the same thing for them and their children? But there's one thing that people don't know. Whatever God has destined in the life of somebody, even if you try everything to stop them, you cannot stop that thing coming to pass in that family. God can still use that only son of hers to bring that thing to come to pass. And it is so sad that in this story, while this woman, the woman that lost her children, the man that was supposed to support her, the man that was supposed to encourage her, immediately was transferred from the state he was to another state. The next thing he did was to go into an affair, and the next thing he did was to get another woman pregnant and start having children. Why are some men wicked? Why are some men heartless? You are heartless because you have given up already on this woman. Why can't you believe that God can bless you guys with another child again? Also, what this woman and the man did is very bad. Your only surviving son in Africa, you should have done everything possible within your power to ensure that you bring your son over. But rather than you have a relationship with your son, rather than you and your wife making effort to bring your son, your only surviving son, over, the woman was more focused on you having relationship with her children than having relationship with your only son. I have seen situation where a woman get married to a man and the man will say to her, I have children before and they're in Africa. And the woman will help the man, support the man to bring the children over. Though in some cases, the woman have helped the man to bring the children over, and the man have disappointed the woman after all she did to support the man. He has disappointed the woman, he has left the woman and walk away, feeling, oh, I have gotten my son over now, so it's fine. I don't have anything to do with you anymore. But why not be nice and help that person first, and let it be that it is that person that did evil to you rather than you doing evil to the person? I see nothing wrong when people are nice to people. It is good when you are nice. Be the nice one, knowing that when you are nice to people, God will bless you. But rather, you are more interested in your own children having a relationship with their dad. How about the boy? Is he not supposed to have a relationship with the father? Or maybe why you're doing that is because you're trying to protect whatever, in future if the man dies and there's an inheritance that they need to allocate to the boy, he will not get it because he's the first son. Yes, some women do that. All they'll be doing is to protect their own children, making the boy over there look bad before their father. Why? Because they want the father to love their children more than he's supposed to love the boy. At the end of the day, that boy, the man you are married to, that's the father. The only thing that separates, that is different, is that you are not the boy's mother. You should have made that effort. But obviously, you were trying to probably protect, your children and whatever inheritance that the man has, want to allocate to your children, so that he can allocate it to your children and your children alone. And for the man, what you did to your son is very bad. The only day you were supposed to attend and grace his wedding, the only time you would have come and supported him and make him know that you are there, that he is your son, and you are ready to support him. That day you disappointed him. What are you going to tell your son? What is the excuse you have to tell your son? That you disappointed him on the day of his wedding, the day of his happiness, the day of his joy. Even if the woman you are with told you not to attend the wedding, can't you tell him, listen, this is my son. This is the only day I have to show up to make him happy, to make him know that I am his father. You could not speak up. You decided to do your own thing. And people like that, I've seen situations where men will leave their children, abandon their children. And when tomorrow the boy turns out, or the girl turns out to be something great in future, they start showing up. You begin to say, oh, he's my son. She is my daughter, just because the children are not doing well. But they were never there to support that child. They were never there to support the mother of that child when the woman was struggling alone, looking after the children, hawking, looking for various ways to make sure, supporting their children's education. They were never there. And then when the child becomes something great, they want to identify as the father of the child. What some men do out there is a shame. I know there are some good men that will never leave their children, even if they are no longer with the mother. They will do everything possible to support their children. But out of them, they are not much. What this man did to the son is bad. And I pray this man come across this video. This is not how to show love to your son, your only son. The boy you promised, you gave promises. I'll bring you over. You never did. And his wedding day, the day of his joy, you decided to disappoint him and cause him more pain. What a shame. Now, I'm going to be talking about the tribe issue. I don't get it when people say somebody got married to somebody from another tribe and they are not happy about it. I don't get it. What matters is love. And what matters is the fact that God has said this person is your wife. This person is your husband. It's not about tribe. Tribe, getting married to somebody from your tribe does not determine that marriage will work. I have seen a very story of people getting married to somebody from the same tribe, from the same village, and the marriage have crumbled. So it's not about you getting married to somebody from your tribe. Now, even the Bible did say in Proverbs 18:22, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. When he say he that findeth a wife, he never mentioned that he that findeth a wife from Yoruba, he that findeth a wife from Igbo, he that findeth a wife from Ghana, he that findeth a wife from wherever. He never mentioned that. He did not say he that findeth a wife from Nigeria or from Sierra Leone. He said he that findeth a wife, meaning you can find your wife anywhere. You can find your wife anywhere and the Lord will bless it as long as both of you are happy. As long as the Lord's hand is on that marriage. So it's not about where you get married. So when people begin to say, oh, he got married to somebody from Igbo, he got married to somebody from Yoruba, he got married to somebody from a BPO or whatever, it doesn't count. What matters is that they love each other. What matters is that the hand of the Lord is on that marriage. Because we have seen people that marry from the same state, from the same village, and the marriage collapsed. It did not work. And then we have seen people that got married to somebody from another state, another country, another village, and that marriage worked. And they are still together. That marriage, the Lord's hand was upon it. The Lord blessed that marriage. So I don't understand the tribe thing. When you get married to somebody, when they see that you're not from Igbo, or you're not from Yoruba, or you're not from Hausa, or you're not from Delta, they begin to maltreat you. They begin to treat you as if you're different. They treat you, they separate you as if you are Osu. Osu means somebody that is, that have been sold to the gods. Somebody that is separate. It is not right. The most important thing, when people are married, you pray for them, you encourage them, and you trust God that everything they desire in that marriage will come to pass. And it hurts when you find out that people like that come after your marriage, that want to destroy their marriage, they are happily married to their husband. They are happily married to their wife. And they are coming after you. They want to destroy your marriage. Why are people wicked? So people need to stop this. It's not about tribe. When the scripture said that, he never mentioned tribe. He never said he that findeth a wife from a particular place. He said when you find a wife, you find a good thing and you obtain favor from the Lord. All you need to do is to go on your knees and say, God Almighty, help me. That the man that I will marry will be the right man, will be a good man, will be a God-fearing man, will be a man that I will live with till night, that we will work together, that we will achieve together, that we will do everything that we need to do together to make our family stand strong. That is all you need to pray about. So it's not about the tribe. And also, in a situation where somebody will say, because you don't like the woman your son married, or you don't like the person that your brother married, or you don't like the person your sister married, and then you want to set them up by using fake accounts or by going to social media to ensure that you trap them by maybe trying to, seduce them or trying to have interaction with them. So if you can get something negative, so you can take it back to their husband or wife, so you can destroy their marriage. That is witchcraft. That is wickedness. And people forget whatever they do. Whether you like it or not, it is what you sow that you will reap. If you plant corn, it is corn that you uproot. If you plant yam, it is yam that you will uproot. So if you plant wickedness, you will uproot that same wickedness. If you kill somebody, it's coming back to you. So the evil you do to somebody's child, the evil you do to somebody's marriage, whether you like it or not, you will reap it, or your children will reap it. So why not people should plant good seed so that they can reap good seed? If only people can change their mindset and begin to think right. This is me. I am happy with what God has given me. I am happy with what God has blessed me with. I am happy for whoever God blesses. I am happy for whoever God promotes. I am happy with whoever God exalts. Because as you are rejoicing with them, it is coming back to you. Why would somebody want to set somebody up? Just because you don't like them, then you want to destroy their marriage. This is evil. And people need to change their mindset because they will have their own children. You want your children to prosper. You want your children to do well. But you don't want somebody else's children to do well. Neither do you want somebody else's child to prosper. And then you want the same good thing to come for you. It does not work like that. Karma is real. Karma comes knocking. Now, I'm just going to advise this woman. If you suspect any dodgy messages on your phone, it's very important that you inform your husband. Don't keep it to yourself. Let him know about it. Because you never know. From your whole experience, from your story, you need to be extra careful. And also, you need to be very, very prayerful. Continually pray for your husband. Continually pray for your in-laws. Pray for your husband. Pray for your husband's father. Pray for him. Because you don't know what he's going through as well. Pray that the Lord will help him. And give him the right heart towards his son. Just trust God. There's nothing God cannot do. If God has said yes, who can say no? If God opens the door, who can shut that door? God is the only one that can say yes to your life, to your marriage, and nobody can change it. So be prayerful. Be prayerful. Marriages face challenges, and I'm glad you mentioned it, that you never knew that there are challenges that people, will face when they are married. Why? Because you saw that your mother and your father had a very good marriage. I don't blame you. It's happened to so many people. The experience they have with their parents, they found out that they had a very good marriage, and they would say, oh, it's going to be the same when I'm married. And then they married, they found out that the woman is not, living up to what they expect. The man is not living up to what they expect in marriage. But when you are prayerful, constantly pray, the Lord will help you. So I want you to be positive. Trust that God, that He has a plan for your life. He has a plan for your husband, regardless of the challenges he has gone through. And the Lord will bring all your dreams. It will bring all your vision to come to pass. And peradventure, they're having this ill feeling that, the husband, their son got married to somebody from another tribe. By the time they see the way you behave, they will change their mindset. Regardless of what they throw to you, if they bring a negative vibe to you, give them a positive vibe. If they talk to you in a harsh way, talk to them in a good way. Let them see that what they are throwing back to you is not what you're giving back to them. You're giving them a good part of you. At the end, they might give up. They might change their mindset about you. And things will work out all right. There are a lot of stories out there of people that got married to their husband, that got married to their wife, and they brought them to their family, and their family never liked them. They never showed them love. But after some time, they changed their mindset when they discovered that the woman or the man is a very good person. It does happen. It does happen. It's not everybody that will love you in a family. Some people might not really like you, but later they will get to like you. So don't give up. Trust God and keep praying. And things will change for the better. As many that have watched my video, I'm sure you have learned one or two things from the video, from today's story. Peradventure, you're going through the same challenges. I want you to trust God that it is only what He has said will be in your life, not what man says, not what man feels, not what man plan. Whatever they plan against you will not come to pass. Be prayerful and trust God that things will work out for the better in your life. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the notification button so whenever I post my video, you'll be the first person to know. And also don't forget to like if you love the story for today. And please go to the comment section. If you have anything you want to advise this woman, please go to the comment section. I'm sure she will be reading your comments and she will apply that to her life. Thank you for watching and God bless. Bye-bye.